In this video, I'm going to teach you guys some of the common words that New Zealanders like to use, so it makes it a lot easier for you guys to understand. Whether you want to get to know the New Zealand accent a bit more, or you want to know more about New Zealand common slangs, this is the right video for you. Hey everyone, my name is Jacky, watching Once Upon a Church here today, where I'm going to show you awesome New Zealand slangs in this video. Now here I want to show you a few words that I commonly use, a lot of people commonly spoke of in New Zealand, as well as how they pronounce it in New Zealand. I'm going to go through the common words that people use and also the pronunciation in New Zealand. So sit back and enjoy this video. And if you don't know, New Zealanders call ourselves Kiwis, like the kiwi fruit or the kiwi bird. Now let me clarify, there's no single Kiwi accent in New Zealand. In my opinion, the South Islanders speak a little bit more broad when it comes to the vowels, and as you go up into North Island, it gets more and more like narrow in the vowels. So let's start with the most positive word I can think of right now, yes. Now the word yes is commonly spoken of as yes. It makes the E sound a little bit more E kind of feel. So it's yes. Hey, how's it going, man? Yes, I'm good. Do you want a piece of chocolate? Yes, I do. So the E in the word yes is kind of more thinner. It's more narrow, so it makes it more yes. And if you want to say yeah, it'll become yeah. It's like you're about to say ear, but you say yeah. Let's go for another positive word. Good. Now the word good, which is G-O-O-D, usually the O in there sound more of like a U. So what I mean is G-U-D, good, good. Good on you, mate. Good on you, bro. That's like inside there's a sound, so it's like good. Good job, man. So if you haven't noticed already, the vowels in New Zealand seems to be more narrow in some cases compared to America. So in America, this word here might sound more like Metallica. But in New Zealand, it sounds more Metallica. So the word metal in New Zealand is more like metal. Next word we're going to use is sure. So in America, most people will say, yes, I'm sure I'm correct. But in New Zealand, the sure becomes more like a shore. Kind of like how you go to the beach, there's a shore right in front of you there. In New Zealand, like the shore word becomes more narrow, becomes like a sort of O kind of sound. So sure, sure, sure. I know this really well because my teacher always says sure, and she's like the typical Kiwi. Mrs. Garfield, can you pass me that pen over there? Sure, Jacky. So the next race, you have to get this right, otherwise people think you're racist here. Never ever say this word incorrectly. Now there's a saying that all the I's becomes U sound, so instead of fish and chips, which is really common in New Zealand, people say fush and chips. Fush and chips. In my opinion, I really don't hear people say that really often. Like probably 95% time I just hear people say fish and chips. Rarely when I hear it people say fush and chips, it's usually when they're joking or maybe just like a really local person. Even a lot of my Kiwi friends, they'll be like, where do you even hear that? It sounds weird. Now another word that people use often is bro, which is really commonly used as a slang and calling people as like their mate. So America would be like, what's up, bro? In New Zealand, it's more like, what's up, bro? A lot of people in New Zealand say bro here, so definitely just remember this one. Hey bro, how's it going? Yes, I'm good. You want to go to a restaurant to eat? Sure, why not? So another commonly used word is work. Now America probably sounds like work, but New Zealand is work. Now in Zealand, I've noticed that this sounds a little bit different across like the country. In Auckland, it sounds more like work, whereas in the South Island, it sounds more like work. So you see what I mean by a little bit broad in the South Island and more narrow across like the North Island. So work and work. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Now you're flying to New Zealand, the first place that you probably go to is Auckland. A lot of my American friends will say Auckland, but in New Zealand we call it Auckland. And also the word awkward, it's more like awkward. Now I'm not sure about other countries, but in New Zealand people love to say yeah nah. And what does yeah nah mean? It means that you say no, you're disagreeing with it, but you're trying to be more respectful and still giving it a long yeah nah. So an example would be, do you want to go to watch the Avengers? And I'll be like, yeah, nah. So typically it means that you're trying to be sort of respectful, saying yeah, but nah, I kind of disagree on it. But you're typically leaning towards the negative side. So the next common word is called SKUX, S-K-U-X. Typically, SKUX means that you're a guy who's really good with women, or you're a pretty boy who's really good at women. Pretty much that's what it means. And it's commonly used amongst like a lot of younger people, not much in the older population to be honest, but it's a lot more younger people who like work. Oh, in Auckland there's so many SKUX, bro. So hopefully you guys learned a lot of these new words here so you can understand the things that I normally say in New Zealand. If you want more videos on that, definitely click on the like button and also subscribe so you can get more out of this channel. Write down any words that you think that I should put up next, or what are some common words that you think is from New Zealand or pronounced in New Zealand. Definitely let me know because I'm always curious about these things. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys next time, okay? I'll see you then.